What changed for you guys in the third quarter?
They got out early. Then the turnovers. That was more the back end of that third quarter. I only had one turnover for no points in that first half, and then 12 points off 6 turnovers in that quarter alone. So you finish with 7, you feel pretty good about it. But they scored on each one of those turnovers. So the 3-point shooting as well. I think 1, maybe 2 of those were off the live ball turnovers, but just getting to those shooters. And I think Michael Porter got going 3 for 4 in that quarter as well. So it was a combination of both of those things, I think, that really hurt us.
With your own 3-point shooting, I know the other day you said you liked some of the looks you've been generating. Was that the case tonight?
Not all of them, but yeah, some of them. It's tough without Brad or Kuz. As far as generating and creating opportunities, creating shots, those guys can create shots off the bounce, create shots for others. Makes it a little tougher, of course, but in general, yeah, it's make or miss at some nights, but you just have to live with it. Stay confident and know that at some point it'll turn. But in general, I think the vast majority were pretty good.
Wes, did you see the same kind of, you mentioned some miscommunication last night on the 3-point defense. Were you seeing the same kind of problems tonight, or were they different?
Some of them were, plays off the dribble, force help, and they do a terrific job of spacing, and they got some pretty good shooters surrounding a really good player. So when you double the posts, once again, you put 2 on the ball, you're getting it out of his hands, but he's a unique player because of the way he can pass and the way he sees the floor. Makes it very difficult to cover both him and get to those shooters. But, those rotations weren't always clean. Some were good and some were just really good shots. Tough shots made by pretty good players.
Considering, obviously Nicole is unique and everything like that, how do you judge the defense as a whole tonight?
Without, seeing it, I want to go back and look at it to be specific. Good at times. There's, of course, some things we need to clean up. But I think there were some good stretches, and obviously there were some bad ones. But I can't really give you a grade without really looking at it, from start to finish.
Without the threes falling, what did you like about other aspects of your offense?
Well, in general, we were efficient. We shot 51 from the field. So did they. Obviously the difference was the threes. 45-12 disadvantage there from the 3-point line. That's tough to swallow. But you scored 60 in the paint. So we did some good things in that regard. But trying to keep pace in that area has been difficult for us.
Hey, Jordan, first off, you got the play in front of your mom tonight. How was that?
Man, that's always a blessing. Just to see my mom, she's living in Illinois, I'm in D.C., so anytime she comes to a game, just cherishing those moments. But just a blessing, just see my mom's and dad at the game.
Yesterday at practice, I asked Coach about, the process of, we call them garbage minutes, but he said there's no such thing as garbage minutes. What have you saw from minutes that you get that you just taking advantage of?
I know, like Coach West, right, there's no garbage minutes. There's a million other kids right now that I doubt to be in my position. Mm-hmm. So I don't look at it as garbage minutes. I look at it as NBA minutes. Always a chance to develop and get better. So it can be 2 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever. I'm down. I'm going to play hard. So, because last year I was in the G League, so I'm now playing 2 minutes in the NBA. I'll take that. Just keep on getting better.
And last one for you. I know the team has faced some adversity, but Coach Mike is still being positive. How do you kind of make lemonade during this tough stretch?
We just got to ride around each other. Nobody don't feel sorry for us. Mm-hmm. Everybody got something to play for, so we just got to keep just sticking together. Just keep fighting, keep pushing through.
Appreciate you.
Jordan, can you kind of describe the challenge of defending these guys when they have someone like Jokic who can pass out of the middle even if he's got 3 guys on him?
He's MVP for a reason. For the past 2 years, like you said, it's just a tough matchup. No matter what you do, how many defenders you bring at him, his passing elite, so it makes it kind of hard for you to double team him like that, and he also scored a ball. So he's a force down there. He's a force.
Jordan, just for you, as your role kind of ebbs and flows a little bit, just what do you do to mentally prepare for whenever your number is called to be ready?
I treat every day the same. This is an opportunity to get better. Even the days I don't get in the game DNPs, I make sure I go hard in my workouts, my post lifts, and things like that, just to make sure that I win the day. So just the same mindset, just to keep getting better every day.
Jordan, it felt like you had some really nice offensive moments today. Do you ever feel like you could be more aggressive, or are you trying to be more aggressive in your game as the season has worn on?
I'm just out there just taking what the defense give me. I hang my hat on defense and things like that, and I know on the offensive end, I could definitely score the ball. But right now I just got to, get better with my development and understand the time and score, spacing and things like that to eventually get better on the offensive end. But right now I'm still just, developing and taking my time and learning a little bit.
And on the defensive end, you mentioned those rotations off Jokic. I just wanted to go a little bit more in depth in that. Like, do you think you did a good job when he got into that high post area when all those cutters come off him? Do you think the defense rotated well behind him?
I think we did a good job following the game plan. They got hot. And on the other end, we shot the three ball, I think, poorly tonight. So it's kind of hard to beat a team by making twos and they're down there making threes. So I think we did pretty good following the game plan. We just got to shoot the ball better and probably make it a little bit more harder for them. Just ramp it up our intensity a little bit.
Also, Jordan, you kind of mentioned it, just being an NBA G Leaguer to an NBA player. How much time do you give yourself to appreciate and live in the moment of saying, okay, here I am, and then okay, that's over now, just get back to the grind?
Oh, every day. I always thank God for the opportunity where I'm at, but I know that I got more to give to the game and things like that. So I don't never stay complacent or anything like that, because I know it's just the start of my career, and I'm eager to see where it's going to end up in the next 5-10 years and things like that. See how my development goes. Appreciate it.
What changed for you guys in the third quarter?
I feel like we collapsed pretty bad. I felt like, first of all, the turnovers, including myself, I threw up some tough passes that led up to 2 threes, and starting the second half, they were hitting 3 threes in a row, and it kind of we kind of collapsed. I don't know what the reason for it was, but we got to change. We got to be more focused. When we start the second half, it happened to us a lot this year, and we got to figure it out, to be honest.
And when it comes to your guys' own three-point shooting as a team, why do you think things have fluctuated so much this season, where you guys have been hot sometimes and cold for extended stretches?
I think it's the looks we're getting. I think we have good shooters in our team, and I feel like we're not getting sometimes comfortable looks. And, some games the ball moves better, and some games a little less. And I think that's what separates good shooting nights from bad, especially when you play versus great defensive teams and good rotations. You see it more often.
You kind of credited your teammates for, keeping you focused, things like that. I guess, can you give us an example of, what they tell you to keep you on track?
They just believe in me, Sometimes you feel like in bad stretches, nothing goes for you, everybody's kind of against you, and then your core, where you play, your coaches and teammates, they're supporting you all the time. And it's something that's very important, especially for a young player like me that's growing and wants to get better. The environment is very important. And I feel like my teammates do a great job of supporting me, and I can't thank them enough for that. And they want me to be aggressive, and they want me to be good, and they know how important I am for this team. And I just love to see their support.
Denver kind of changed their coverage up a little bit on you in the second half, did more dropping. I guess, what's the next evolution of your game to kind of beat that adjustment?
To be honest, I should have read it better. I know better. I know I could have done better. Shouldn't be the same mistakes four times in a row, and that's on me. I guess I haven't seen it. I was kind of stressed out, and the next step is all right, calm down. You made one mistake. You gotta recognize the defense, recognize what they're doing, and find different solutions. But when I saw the film, I saw a lot of solutions that I could have done, but it was kind of too late already. But that's experience, I learned from this game. I learned from this situation right now, and next time it's gonna happen, I'm gonna be way better.